Peace, my family, and raw back to all those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, the butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys most definitely moving on up in your higher natures and most definitely cleansing the love. I came in today to express and just some things that's been on my mind lately. And I just thought that I'd share. Who knows? It may help someone else. Alright, now on this journey, what I learned is you cannot trust no one but the Most High. And also, we must learn to trust ourselves in knowing that we are all connected to the Most High. Most High is inside of us. And it's up to us to be still and listen to what the Most High has to say in your higher self, right? But let me just say this too, what I learned. If we are still clouding ourselves with impurities and numbing ourselves with the situations by coping with it in unhealthy ways, I've been here, where we're on so many artificial substances to help us relax and cool down and cope with daily life. Realizing that all we have is our souls, right? And it's up to us not to lose it and not to lose ourselves in the mix of it all. We have to learn healthier activities to cope with situations. Ultimately, what I found is about examining yourself and solving the problem and really being honest with yourself about what that problem is. And I know it's going to be hard for people to face and realize that, yes, we are our worst enemy and you can be the problem in your situation because you're allowing these things that's in your control, allowing these things to transpire in your life by you allowing certain things around you. No one is ultimately putting it in your mouth, right? Or in your body, right? And again, we have to learn how to see things for what they are. And really, when we get into faith, that's when you get that feeling of withdrawal, or oh my gosh, I gotta do something to just calm down. Realizing that there's healthier ways to cope. Family. We have to learn how to spiritually cope and connect back with how we do things when we're going through things. And if people don't know this, how I do it is when I'm going through things, I meditate. And I pray. I meditate and I pray. And ultimately, it's about not putting our trust in nothing else. You know, people tend to, in the world, put their trust in all these different people and people that's in charge of things. And reality is, check it out. How is that working out for us worldly? We have to understand that we are the people that we're waiting on. You. And it's about when we really get that through our head, when that light bulb really turns on, that light bulb moment, when you realize that no one's going to help you, no one's going to help us but ourselves. And the way our master teacher taught us is The helping hand that you're looking on is at the end of your arm. We have to learn how to help ourselves. And the Most High also says, He does not help a nation until they help themselves. We have to understand that that's what we have to do. And until we do so, that's when you're going to receive that help that we need. And the thing about it is, as a nation people, as we cried so much and suffered so much and everything that we have done, realizing that we already have received all the help that we need as far as the knowledge that we need to get up and handle our business. And as far as us stop fighting each other and hurting each other and looking at the problem and the solution for what it really is. We have to learn how to work together. It's about cooperation. It's about working together. It's not going against each other. It's about, we have to begin to trust each other when it comes to our own well-being, when it comes to us as a people. And I know sometimes it's hard because we've been taught not to do so, and all the things that has transpired. But at the end of the day, family, we have to begin to show love once again, because that love, that care, and realizing that all we have is ourselves. So the only person that you can really, trust is your own family. You have to get to that point and begin to really see this. And as long as we are, giving a little, giving right, and a cause to help ourselves and help each other, that's doing your part. What you can give, that's doing your part. Because at the end of the day, family, we have to get to a point where we are all that we have. And when we begin to move in that way, as upright beings, really being honorable beings out here, where we standing up straight, moving the right way, and willing to come together for a cause to help us build, grow, and get what we need in a situation that becomes dire and we need help out here. Why not? Why not want to help each other? Because that, family, is what it's going to come down to, whether people really want to or not. It's going to get there. People are going to realize we are all that we have. And when the Most High sees that we begin to do that and showing that love and care and working together to help each other, and no ill intentions behind it, because guess what, family, we in that time where things are coming back to people real quick. So if you out here doing the most and out here doing evil, oh yeah, it's coming back to you real quick. And people are going to be able to see it, whether people like it or not. They're not going to be able to get away with it. You understand what time it is? Oh yeah. It's the, it's the, the big comeback. And once we begin to really see this, everything is what goes around comes around. And people are really getting what they put out, and it's really coming back some in divine timing. So at the end of the day, the Most High is on our side. We just have to wake up and realize this. The Most High has given us all the tools that we need. He has given us the right knowledge that we need to wake up and realize that we are the people we wait on. We are the people that we need to get us out of these type of situations that we're in. We're looking for ourselves. And once we begin to learn how to face ourselves and cleanse ourselves, we begin to see that for ourselves and purify our soul. You begin to think better, clearer. You begin to see what the true problem is. See through the smoke. See who it is. And once we begin to come together on one accord to help each other, that's when things begin to shift and move. Because no one can do it by themselves, family. We are supposed to be doing this together. And once we begin to see this, because we are all one, once we begin to see this, it's game over. The whole point of it all is, divide and conquer. And as long as people are sitting on that, nothing is ever going to change. We have to learn that we have to work with each other for our highest good. And knowing that we have the backing of the divine, of the Most High, to help us, divine connections to help us with any situation that comes our way. We have to understand that we have the strength and the power within us. We just have to bring it on out and stop hiding it. Stop fearing our own power and begin to speak what you know and stop dimming your light. The key thing here is speaking the truth. Because love is truth and truth is love. And once more truths come out and more truths come out, that's when we begin to shatter the falsehoods, the lies. And people begin to really see what's really happening here. The spell will begin to break. And once people really honestly are trying to break it themselves, you'll be able to cause that ripple effect that is needed as a collective for us to really rise up and turn the planet black green again. Life. Bringing life to the planet, not death. When you begin to see that truly for yourselves, it's game over. Realize that the Most High loves us. The family. We got to begin to love ourselves in a way where we start looking out for each other. Because all we have is ourselves in this. We all in this together, whether people realize it or not. We all on this planet together. We're all in it together. We here. And when people realize this and start moving like they got to move, doing all this crazy stuff to get what they want, when they realize when you start getting back in alignment, everything will begin to fall in your hands, in your lap. The Most High begin to give it to you, open up those doors for you. You won't need to do it the wrong way, the fast way, in a way where you out here doing the most to get what you want, and not in the ways of the Most High. When you begin to move in the ways of the Most High, moving right, making right choices with how you move, the Most High, the 98th forces will begin to work with you when you're moving right. And it begins to show in your life and your reality when you begin to see what's really happening here on this planet. And we just need others to awaken to really see that inner truth. Because again, family, like I said before, like our master teacher has already told us before, and I'm just here to remind people, love is truly all we need. And we really get to see this We begin to show that love to others, spread the love. When we begin to see people for who they really are, because actions does show. Words can talk that talk, but your actions is totally different. That's the truth. Your actions, what you do. And we gotta learn how to put more action into doing good things, into doing greater things for ourselves and our family. And I'm talking about our spiritual family. Because family, once we begin to really see ourselves for who we truly are, we have to move in that. It's not about, oh yeah, I got the knowledge, I know who I am now. But now you have to clean up your life and be that. Be who you truly are. Unapologetically. And walking in it in the world. And that's when the treasures begin to overflow in your life. Things begin to work for you and not against you. Everything will begin to come together if everyone in the situation is moving right. And you begin to see when people are not moving right, when you see you got ones that is, and then something is off because somebody is not moving right. And when you figure out who that person is, oh yeah, the truth will come to the light. When you figure out who is not moving right, saying one thing out their mouth, but behind closed doors they're doing something totally different, going against everything that they said they own and what they do. You can really tell a person by, the lifestyle that they choose, how they move, what they do every day, and the words that they speak every day, because eventually it'll start coming on out with how they move and what they do. And their actions, very important. And it's up to us to really just pay attention to that. We have to learn how to pay attention to what's happening around us, whether we're there or not. Everything is now in everybody's face, but it's up to everyone to sit back and pay attention and watch. You begin to see who truthful and who not. It'll begin to come out automatically, because when the Most High is working on your side, you know what's up. It's undeniable. You begin to see it. So, I'm just saying that regardless, we must learn to work with each other to help each other for the bigger picture, for us all to be in proper alignment on the planet. We have to, again, spread the love and help each other the best way we know how. And it always don't have to do with money. It can just be giving what a person might need at that particular time. Words of encouragement, giving back, giving whatever is needed to help someone else get what they need so they can grow and develop and not feel like we all out here for ourselves. This wasn't supposed to be this way. We are all here because we are here to help each other. We are all one family, and we're supposed to be moving like such family. And when the Most High sees this, it's game over. We have to start putting our likes and dislikes aside and begin to really put the truth and lies out on the forefront. And then everyone will begin to see the truth. So, I'm going to leave it at that for now, family. Again, Know that you are loved beyond this world and in it. Begin to spread that love one to another. Be the peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi L. Peace, shalom, hashtag divine love, family, and watching. And it's all